Welcome back to Unstoppable, the elite mind and body podcast for men. I'm your host, Taj Howell. Welcome back to the show. Today, we're going to be discussing the fact that feelings are a one-way ticket to failure. Okay? Your feelings will provide you with a one-way ticket to fucking failure if you let them. Okay? Now, I want to preface episode 55 of the Unstoppable podcast, the elite mind and body podcast for men, with one clear, undeniable statement. And that statement is, fuck your feelings. As men, no one gives a shit how you feel. If you're sad, no one cares. If you're heartbroken, no one cares. If you don't feel like doing what you're supposed to do, your boss doesn't care. If you don't feel like doing the calls you're supposed to do, your business, your clients, they don't care. No one cares when men have emotion. Okay, I'm sorry. If you think people care, you're going to get destroyed by men who don't care how they feel, right? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up, is because I find it absolutely disgusting when a man lets his emotions dictate how he lives his life. Okay, I'm going to give you guys a very, 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 very vulnerable, very clear-cut example here, okay? I just went through a divorce, all right? And over the last 10 weeks of my life, there have been multiple times where I didn't feel like working out, where I didn't feel like doing the podcast, where I didn't feel like posting, where I didn't feel like doing my film sessions, where I didn't feel like doing the things that I was supposed to do. And I basically took all of that negative emotion, all of those feelings, all that sadness, all of that anger and frustration, and I took it all and I poured it into positive things. I poured it into my business. I poured it into my body. I poured it into the content for you guys. I poured it into this podcast. That's why this podcast has 400 viewers live per day. That's why I've gained 180,000 followers over the last 2 months alone, because I was able to take the feelings, the emotions that would typically make any man depressed and make him curl up in a ball and make him grab the bottle and make him start jerking off more and playing more video games and doing all the bullshit that men do to escape reality instead of doing the fucking work. I chose to do the work over the last 2.5 months. And that's why I've exploded. That's why there's 400 of you guys watching this live right now. That's why my business has exploded. That's why my body is in the best shape it's ever been. I'm telling you right now, I'm 180 pounds, 5'8", shredded all the time. I want you guys to understand, as men, we have two options, all right? Our feelings can either give us a one-way ticket to failure because we're drinking too much, we're escaping the pain, we're doing MDMA, we're doing ecstasy, we're partying too much, we're fucking jerking off, we're playing video games, wasting time, or our feelings can be fuel for our fire to take our bodies, our mindsets, our bank accounts, and our relationships to an entirely new level. The question is, what are you going to allow to happen? Are you the type of person who's going to feel some type of way and let those feelings dictate the fact that you're not going to take action and become the absolute best version of yourself? Is that what you're going to do? Right? Let's say your girl just broke up with you. Right? Are you not going to take the time you need to become the absolute best version of yourself so that you literally attract her back to you like a magnet because she sees your greatness and she knows she fucked up? Or are you going to sit down, bow out, put your tail between your legs, start drinking too much alcohol, get chubby, eat some donuts because it feels good? What are you going to do? Right? Let's say it's a different thing. Let's say you get shit canned at work. Say you get fired from your job, right? A lot of guys turn to depression. That's a very dark time. You lose your job. The job market is crap. Maybe you have maybe you work in an industry where there's not a ton of jobs available. Most guys will do is they'll put the tail between their legs. They'll jump on EI, right? They'll drink a little bit too much. They'll get chubby, get lazy, play a little bit too many video games. and not take the necessary action steps that they need to take in order to attract the right opportunities into their lives. Let me give you an example of the opposite of that. Let's say you get fired from your job. If I had a job and I got fired from it, the very next day, what I would be doing is I would be on LinkedIn lead generating every single owner of every single company that is in my area, that owns a company that has anything to do with my area of expertise. I would find a way to lead gen them like clients. I'd be sending out connection requests on LinkedIn every single day, all day long. I'd be communicating with them back and forth. I would systematize it, do Expandy or some sort of lead generation system that integrates with LinkedIn so that I can lead generate that shit. And I would not stop until I found another job. It would probably take me 3 fucking days. And I wouldn't get on EI because that's a bitch move. You know why? Because that's a backup plan. I'm the type of person, and I want you guys to understand something. If you're the type of man who wants to create a life by design, you have to be this type of person as well. You cannot have a backup plan. I remember when I started my fitness business, and the first 3 years of my fitness business, I made next to no money, you guys. Next to no money. A couple grand a month, $2,000 a month, $3,000 a month, something like really, really small money. And I struggled for many years. I struggled for about 3 years. And I remember one time after I paid for my rent, I had negative $176 in the bank account. And I remember my mother-in-law telling me that there was a job opening available at Costco stocking shelves. Now, I'm not saying this to be offensive. If some of you guys stock shelves or you have like a basic 9-to-5 job, whatever it is, I'm not saying this to be rude at all. I'm saying this because this is what happened to me. And I had the aspirations of becoming a big, massive entrepreneur and doing massive, impactful things with my life. And so the thought of me going and taking a 9-to-5 job stocking shelves at Costco was a serious wake-up call, right? That would have been the smartest thing to do in that situation. The smartest possible thing to do would have been to put my tail between my legs, go get a job at Costco, and try my fitness business later when I could try to make some money after I had already paid the bills from the Costco job. Instead of doing that, I dedicated my whole fucking life to figuring it out. And over the next 5 years, I've scaled my business to the point where I have 417 clients that have graduated out of my program with exceptional results. I have 70 clients right now working towards achieving the best results in their lives. And it all came down to that one moment where I decided not to have a backup plan. I decided that I was going to go all in and do whatever it took. And because I had that level of conviction, I knew for a fact that I was going to get there. That's the only reason why I was able to pull it off. Right? You guys cannot have a backup plan. Right? Now, there's 5 areas that you must control in order to make it so that your feelings can be used for fuel instead of used as a one-way ticket to failure. Okay? Real quick. When I talk to you men, I do not mean don't feel. Don't try to not feel. You're always going to feel things. You're going to feel in love. You're going to feel heartbroken. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel depressed sometimes. You're going to feel angry. You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel a million different things. It's the human experience. I'm not saying don't feel. What I'm saying is transmute the feelings. Feel them. But then transmute them and pour that same energy into productive outlets. Now, there's 5 things that must be controlled in order for you to be able to transmute those feelings and pour them into productive outlets and reach the next level in your life. The first one is your body, right? You must control your body. Okay, I'm going to tell you something right now. Now, human beings innately trust and are attracted to, and I don't mean sexually attracted, I mean attracted to in the sense of wanting to be around other people that are physically fit and physically healthy. So you're giving yourself a much better opportunity to attract the right opportunities into your life, attract the right people into your life, attract the right job into your life, or attract the right spouse into your life by controlling the way your body looks, by being confident in yourself, by being proud of the way you present yourself. And that's one of the main reasons why it's so important for you to get in shape and learn how to stay there. Okay. Now, the second thing that we must control, the second area that we must control if we want to be able to take our feelings and pour them into something positive, regardless what the feelings are, is our calendar. Our calendar. Okay. We must be in full fucking control of our calendar. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, every single second of the day must be working towards achieving your goals, or be working towards joy and happiness. And by joy and happiness, I don't mean video games. I don't mean bullshit. What I mean is joy and happiness as in spending time with your loved one, spending time with your mother, spending time with your siblings, spending time with your kids or your spouse, right? I mean joy and genuine joy from spending time with the people you love most. That's what I mean. Every waking second, other than the time you're spending with the people you love most, needs to be poured into you achieving your goals. Not drinking, not playing video games, not jerking off at the middle of the fucking day, not doing the dumb shit you're not supposed to be doing. Doing the stuff you know you're supposed to do and that you know you should do in order to reach your results. Your workouts, your clean eating, your meal preparation, the time, the work that you have to do, the calls you have to make, the posts you got to make, the motivating you got to do. If you're a motivator, I don't know what you guys do. The accounting you got to do. Maybe you're an accountant. I don't know. All the stuff you have to do. Your calendar must be perfected. Okay. If you guys saw my calendar from 6 a.m. until 10 p.m., there's not a single blank space. It is blocked, time blocked to perfection. So I can get everything I need to get done. If I didn't do that, I would not be sitting here in front of all of you guys right now, because I would fill the blank space with a bunch of bullshit. My day is meticulously planned, and that's what your day needs to be as well. Number 3, the third area that you must control to pour your feelings, whether they're negative or positive, into something positive, into something productive, and to actually use your feelings as fuel for your fire, is you need to control your mood. You need to control your mood. All right. When girls have mood swings, it's kind of cute. When guys have mood swings, it's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm dead serious. Because here's the thing. Regardless of what happens to you in life, the only thing you can do as a man is continue to move forward. That's the only option. Or let yourself get steamrolled by everybody else and by all your competition. Right? Are you the type of person who's going to let life happen to you and you just get steamrolled over like an ant? Or are you going to be the type of person who controls your mood, and regardless what is happening in your goddamn life, you take the action you need to take to do what you're supposed to fucking do? Right? Your mood must be regulated. If something terrible happens to me, and guys, a lot of terrible shit has happened to me in my life. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Pain, struggle, and hardship is one of the best creators of men in the world. If you haven't been through massive pain and hardship yet, I recommend it because it makes you better. I'm not even joking. But your mood, even if something terrible happens to you, you have to be able to regulate your mood so that you can show up positively and have positive thoughts and be optimistic and still think abundantly and still think that there is enough, because there is always enough. Right? You've got to be able to regulate your mood. Number 4, the fourth thing you must control. The fourth thing you must control is your actions. Because actions speak louder than words. And here's the thing. You can have the best mindset in the world. You can have the best strategy in the world, the best business plan in the world, the best support system in the world, the best network in the world, the best team in the world, all of the gadgets, all of the tech, all of the AI, everything that you possibly need, all of the resources in the world. If you don't have the ability to take action consistently without the presence of results, you're never going to get anywhere. Actions are the most important part of achieving any goal. You have to be able to take action, blind action, with blind faith. For years. If you want to build a business, if you want to build an amazing body, if you want to build an amazing life, you have to be able to take action, even when you don't feel like it, even when everything's going against you, even when the whole world is shitting on you, and even when you feel like bad luck is just like, you have to be able to take action. Okay. And for all of you guys who are asking what the first one was, I'm going to give you a recap here at the end. So number 4 is action. The 5th thing that you must control in order to take your positive and negative feelings and pour them into something productive and actually build a successful life is your thoughts. Okay. Your thoughts create your actions. Your thoughts create your beliefs. A belief is just a thought that you keep thinking over and over. So if we know that before we can take action and before we can even have the right beliefs that we need, the right belief systems that we need, we have to have the right thoughts, then you've got to be in control of your thoughts, dude. If you're not in control of your thoughts, you're fucked. Because imagine, think about this. If you're trying to achieve a production goal at work, okay, let's say you're a salesperson, you're looking to hit your quota, you're looking to achieve the most amount of commissions that you possibly can in the calendar year, right? If your thoughts are negative, if you're thinking about negative things all the time, you're thinking about, you're stressed, you're anxious, you're thinking about all of the stuff that you should be doing or have, or you're thinking about past issues, you're thinking about, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this, all these thoughts run through your mind, you're never going to achieve the goal, right? Your thoughts create your beliefs and your thoughts create your actions. You have to control your thoughts. Now, you're probably asking me, Taj, how do you control all this stuff? How do you control your body? How do you control your calendar? How do you control your mood? How do you control your actions? How do you control your thoughts? There's one thing that I'll tell you guys that must be done right now in order to control all of those areas. It's the most important part of my entire program. It's the most important thing that I do every single day. It's the number one thing that I teach to every single one of my clients, whether they're brotherhood clients, executive clients, or VIP clients that pay me thousands a month. It's a morning routine. Okay. It's a morning routine that allows you to gain clarity and alignment on your highest self. That allows you to gain clarity and alignment with the visions that you have for your future. It's a morning routine that helps you to choose the frequency that you want to be at every single day and all day. If you can commit to doing a morning routine that helps you select your mood, that helps you in the morning consciously and subconsciously decide to take the right actions for your body control. If you have a morning routine that reminds you of everything that you're supposed to do each day that's on your calendar for your productivity, for your business, for your career, for your family. If you have a morning routine that helps you to take the right actions because you see a vision for your life that's so massively vast and expansive that you would feel sick to your fucking stomach to not take action on it. If you can build a morning routine that powerful, you can control your body, your calendar, your mood, your actions, and your thoughts every single day. And that's exactly what I teach in my program. It's the most important part of my program. It's the very first coaching call that I do with every single client. And I want to help you guys right now. If you want access to the document that I use, to the morning routine video that I use to coach my clients, if you want to learn the specific strategy that I use with every one of my clients to control your feelings and implement the right actions and the right morning routine into your life, that's going to literally take your life to an entirely new level, I'm going to give it to you for free. Okay, so if you're listening to the podcast or you're watching this live right now, I want you to pay attention. I want you to go to my Instagram page, Taj_Howell. Okay, I want you to send me a message and I want you to write the 2 words, morning routine. Okay, morning routine. Send me that message and I'm going to send you a YouTube video that teaches you the morning routine that I teach to all of my clients. And I'm going to send you the document that you can build and edit for yourself that's going to help you gain clarity on your highest self, on your highest visions for your life, and on everything that you want to do and achieve. I promise you, if you implement this every day for a year, August 4th, 2024, your life is going to be in a completely different place. Completely different. Okay. So go to my Instagram page, Taj_Howell, click the message button, type the words morning routine, send, And I'm going to send you the free YouTube video as well as the Lifestyle Blueprint document. And we're going to get you guys in the best shape of your life, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We're going to get you completely under control of everything that you need to control so that you can take your feelings and say, fuck them, and take action instead. All right. I love you guys so much. You're all legends. I hope all 400 of you message me the word morning routine right now. So we'll see if you do. All right. Rock and roll. See you in the next episode. Have an amazing weekend.